Capital Hoops here, joined on a Zoom with Paul VI head coach Glenn Farello, DeShawn Harris-Smith, and Doug McDaniel from Paul VI. Got some impressive win tonight. You guys seem to be down and out. You were down, was it 13 or 11 with 3 and change left? And they had all the momentum in the world. And then that vaunted Paul VI press came to life, and DeMatha had fits. I think you turned them over on 4 or 5 possessions. And then obviously the end of the game, the technical foul was huge. You guys capitalized on that. But Coach Farello, take me through kind of your thought process as the game unfolded.
Yeah, I'm just so proud of these guys. And one thing about us, we always talk about we're a 10-0 run waiting to happen, with our ability to put things together quickly. And also that you just can't kill us. We're going to keep coming at you until there's 4 zeros. And I think these two here, along with their teammates, just showed it again tonight that we're going to battle. We're going to keep fighting until the end. And so for us to be able to make that run at the end, we got some stops, created some turnover opportunities, and then we were able to convert at the other end. And in the way these two just played all the way throughout, they just give their teammates confidence, and these two just never stop. So I think the rest of the young guys really just buy into that, and they're going to follow these guys. And so it was a lot of fun. Obviously, what a great victory. But the way they fight for each other on a daily basis is what PBI basketball is all about. And now they're getting a chance to put a stamp on PBI hoops. It's their turn. I talk about it all the time. It's their turn. And so we're just real excited about how it is that these guys find ways to win.
Guys, it seems like PBI basketball is at its best when you guys are in the full court, when you're using your speed, when you're using your athleticism. And sometimes a situation in a game will dictate that that's necessary. When you're down, when you're down 13 or 11 points with 3 minutes left, obviously you have no choice but to go into pressure mode and try to create havoc, which is what you did. Talk about kind of that situation in the game when you know what you do best is what's necessary to get the job done.
I feel like our culture and like the way people have known us to be, I feel like it's installed in like all our players. So when it came down to that moment, I'm pretty sure everybody knew like what time it was. It was time to press and time to like get up, turn them over and stuff. So I'm glad that we were connected that way to the point where we didn't have to say nothing. Like everybody was all in tune. Like we knew what we had to do at that moment.
Yeah, Coach Farello preaches about like playing fast all year, like being one of the fastest teams in America. Like in practice, like if people not running their lanes, it's an automatic turnover. Like we played like 15-second shot clock, so we used to get like up and down a lot. So when it gets down and we need to press and stuff, we used to like playing fast, getting steals. That's just what we do. That's like PBI basketball.
Coach, I want to ask you about the last possession of the game. They were down 3. They had 9 seconds left. Rodney came it down, kind of went down with cramps for a second time, shuffled a pass, it went out of bounds. You guys didn't foul. I think a lot of people thought maybe you would foul. Some coaches foul in that situation, some don't. But is that like a Glenn Farello staple not to foul in that situation, or do you kind of feel the situation out? Or
no, not at all. We actually wanted to foul in that situation. We wanted to foul as the ball was being inbounded on the catch. And then we were supposed to be switching everything. And so we just got caught up. DeShawn got clocked up with a back screen, and we didn't do a very good job. So we didn't get the job done and what we wanted to execute, but we were fortunate that the shot was missed and we were able to come out with a dub. But yeah, that was not by design. And sometimes things that don't go the way that they design it. In that situation with 3 seconds left, we would like to foul in that situation. Yeah, for sure.
Guys, tell me how you think your season is going. Doug, this is obviously your last season. DeShawn, you got another one ahead of you. But you guys have really traveled the circuit. You've been to Hawaii. You've been to Missouri. You've been to a lot of cool places playing basketball. How's your senior year coming along and your junior year, DeShawn?
It's been a fun senior year, I think we're like 17-3. We only lost 3 games this season. So I feel like it's a pretty positive season. We had a few early losses, but I'm glad that we didn't hang our heads early. We're kind of on the winning streak right now, trying to kind of keep it going. It's been a really fun season. My guys make it easy for me as a point guard. I don't have to do too much or try to be the hero all the time because I know they have my back all the time. So this has been a very enjoyable season, senior year.
And DeShawn, it seems like your recruitment has picked up, your touches, your production, obviously as an upperclassman, that kind of comes with the territory. But how are things going for you this year?
Yeah, like what Doug said, the season's been going really well. Like we had a lot of doubters at the beginning of the season because we're a young team. We lost 6 seniors this year. So coming in and playing a lot of freshmen, sophomores, we had a lot of doubters, people saying like we wasn't going to be experienced enough. But I feel like we shocked the world. Like we've been beating a lot of high level teams this year. And then this year, I feel like I'm using it as a like step stool for next year, because next year I feel like we're gonna be like the most dominant team in the league. Like everybody coming back, we losing Doug, but for the most part, like everybody coming back. So next year I want to go undefeated, and I'm trying to use this year to like start next year when I'm a senior. I have to be the leader. I got like the ball gonna be in my hands in last second situation. So that's why I'm using this season now.
What do you guys feel like you need to tighten up the most if you're going to make a run at winning a championship, which I think everyone acknowledges that you certainly have a possibility to do?
I feel like we need to limit our turnovers early. You know, we have a tendency of getting down early in the game, trying to fight and come back. I feel like it's better to have the other team chasing instead of you, so you can stay poised and calm. You know, you run your sets, waste the clock. Just little it's mainly little things. I mean, all the big things I feel like we've really mastered so far. Just a little thing, you know, staying disciplined, switching on screen and stuff like that. Last play that happened today, just little discipline things like that. We just got to tighten up for the playoffs, because sometimes in the playoffs, shots like that definitely gonna go in. So just tighten up the little things.
Coach, I want to get a comment on you on the WCAC this year. It seems, I mean, I've been running Capital Hoops for 13 years. I can't ever remember seeing this much parity on any given night. There's 8 teams that could beat anybody. What are your thoughts on the league this year as a whole?
Yeah, it's really impressive. I think there's a lot of depth with this season. You know, a lot of teams that can win. There's not a separation. We've seen in the last few years where there's a separation with a couple teams that are just better than, you know, we just have some really special talent and we're better. There's not that separation. So every night's been, you know, really exciting basketball down the wire, and we're going to continue to see that all the way through the month of February. A lot of teams are growing up. And so it's a lot of fun. It's the best league in the country, and we're excited to be part of it. And yeah, we do feel like we have a shot. And these guys believe in each other. We do have some things to tighten up like everyone else does. And so it's gonna be a heck of a ride here in February.
All right, guys. Well, I know it's a school night. You guys got responsibilities to take care of. Before I let you go, guys, what were your thoughts on Darren's dunk there on the baseline?
I mean, in practice, he do some crazy dunks. And then he have a body? Like, when he got a body? Oh, when he attempted the dunk in the Sierra Kane game, I knew he was going to get one after that. So I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people like underestimate how athletic he is. They think he's just a shooter. So when he comes and make plays like that, just great energy for the whole team.
Yeah. All right, Coach, any parting words?
No, I'm just, again, proud of these guys, proud of these two that understand what PBI basketball is all about and what they're trying to put their stamp. It's their turn. And so I'm excited about what these two are putting together, the seasons they're putting together, and their young guys are willing to follow, and these young guys are growing up quick. We have a saying, why wait to be great? So everyone that was really feeling that this is going to be a rebuilding year, or it's going to take some time for our young guys, these two have been pushing for them to perform now. And we're seeing it across the board. We have so many great contributions tonight, and we had it all year. Obviously, big games against Imhotep and Sierra Canyon. We've had some big wins. So, but it all starts with these two that we're talking to tonight, and I'm excited to see what they got in store for us moving forward.
All right, gentlemen. Well, thank you again. Appreciate you taking the time on a game night, on a school night, and we'll see you sooner than later.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.